on this program. On behalf of Absorb Technology, we welcome every one of us to this section this morning, and we should get prepared, prepare our mind, prepare our pen and paper, and let's try as much as possible to jot one or two things. And I know that today webinar, AI and Digital Skill for Youth 2026, we are going to get more spotlight, and we are going to get more knowledge, and we are going to get our level of assimilation and understanding will surely increase. And I know that we should, before we start the program, we should try as much as possible to rate our level of understanding about the topics. Then after the program, then we should do another assess to rate what we have gathered and what we have learned. And I believe in God, and I will believe in the person that is going to anchor the program. By special grace of God, we are not going to remain the same after the program. So I wish every one of us here and people that will still join us, I wish us a fruitful discussion today. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Mr. Miftahuddin Yusuf, for the wonderful opening remark. So on the agenda, the next thing is to brief us about what Absorb Technology is all about. So, and if you can all see your screen, you can see that the slide is already projected. So why I will proceed. So the company overview. Absorb Technology is a seasoned information technology company led by experienced professionals with extensive industry expertise. As a Nigeria-based company with world-class experts in IT, we specialize in delivering cutting-edge digital solutions. So our core experts include web design, web and mobile application development, UI/UX design, creative graphic design, digital marketing, SEO, and more. We are committed to delivering high-quality, result-driven web solutions with a strong focus on customer satisfaction. Our team consists of skilled, motivated, and dedicated web designer and mobile app developer. So while you're asking yourself why choosing Absorb Technology, why we have series of IT solution firm out there. So these are our USP, unique selling point, why you are choosing Absorb Technology over others. So the first one is one-stop digital hub. So when you are looking for a company that will give you all you want at a spot, so in terms of web design, graphics, UI, UX, digital analysis, data analysis, IT consultants, and we provide everything your business needs in one place. When it comes to printing, when it comes to event planning for your digital ecosystem for you to present something good. So when you are looking for the best one, Absorb is here. So the next one is experts and innovation, a skilled team using the latest tools and creative strategy to deliver modern social focused solution. Other one, client-centered approach. We listen, understand, and tailor our service to meet your specific business goals. So, and we are affordable and reliable. So, competitive pricing, one-time delivery, flexible package from startup, SME, and enterprises. So, and also we offer training and ongoing support. Beyond solution, we empower clients with training, knowledge transfer, and 24/7 consultancy. So that is what Absorb is all about. So when you are looking at what is our vision, to be the most trusted partner in empowering brand digitally, helping businesses and individuals harness technology, creativity, and data to achieve sustainable growth and global relevance. So this is our mission to empower brand digitally through innovative web design, graphics, digital marketing, UI, data analysis, and IT consultancy to provide scalable, user-focused, and result-driven digital solutions that create real business impact, to build capacity through training and mentorship, equipping future innovators with essential tech skills, to foster long-term partnership by delivering excellence, creativity, and measurable results. So these are the services we offer: web design and mobile app development, also graphics and UI/UX design, digital marketing, training and consultancy, virtual assistants like the likes of CS registration, tax, TIN identification numbers, KUMU, affidavit, legal documents, and the others support. So when we are looking at web design, are we just starting, or we have many clients that are happy working with us? So you can see we have over 12, but we just share the 12. Out of them, we have Adire Bamidele Chartered Accountants, we have Febe Foundation, Aquam Foundation, Greenspring Social Impact Academy, Onzi Event World, Greenspring Development Initiative, we have Cyprinoa Estate Management, we have MMSO Foundation, New Glory Humanitarian Foundation, we have Capra, we have Green Mind Foundation, we have DNA Foundation, and more. So all these ones, they are happy clients, and their sites are up and running as I'm talking to you. So when we are talking of the graphics, we can only share the little one that you can see, because you can see we have worked with different organizations when it comes to design annual reports. So we have Ajoke Aishat Foundation here. This is one of their reports. We have Global Rights. You can see we have Cap Rights. We have Pathfinder, and also we have designed many reports for Lagos State Earth Management Agency in Lagos. So we have developed many reports for them. So we have Febe Foundation, one of our clients. This one is an NGO compliance infographic that we designed for the Office of Non-Profits in Deputy Senate President. So this is part of the thing we have designed. And also you can see we have this one from Laxop, many more. So we are not just about designing for a low class, we are designing for a big brand that they are happy working with us. And these are the virtual assistants. We have designed many, we have helped many companies achieve their registration with CAC and more, but we can just share these three because of the time. And these are the top brand that trust our design. So you can see we have MM Sport Foundation, we have Greenspring, we have Green Mind. You can see we have Lagos State Earth Management Agency, we have Public Health Sustainable Advocacy and Initiative, Global Rights is there, Azoka Foundation is there. So many more, just to share few because of the time. So thank you so much. So this is what Abasoft Technology is all about. For those of you that are looking for where you can design maybe your websites, your graphics, you are doing registration, also you need some online virtual assistance. So you are all welcome. So thank you so much. So that is that about what is Abasoft Technology all about. And the next thing is an overview about today's program. When we are take a look at the topic we are discussing today, and we have great speaker on the ground to deliver the message. You can see this on AI and digital skill for you 2026 in the spotlight. Many people wonder why AI will take away many people's job, because that is the fear of a lot of a fear that people will be thinking like, will AI take my job? AI will not take your job, but it will help you to work smart, because anything you want to do, name it now, you will see a better AI tools that will help you achieve it easier and faster. But with the AI do it alone without your own input? No. So, and also, we all understand the fact that any field you are today, anything you are working on today, if you don't have digital skills, you are not there yet. Imagine a graduate don't even know how to operate MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or do little analysis, or even you cannot even generate a prompt to do something for you or on a ChatGPT or so. And also technology do over this program monthly to sensitize the public about the digital skills and about training, whereby what do you need to learn, or are you there yet, or you are you are not there yet, like the likes of the last month program where we have how to transform your CV, no, how to create a synergy between your CV and the LinkedIn profile, because a lot of people, you will sugarcoat your CV, but when they check your LinkedIn profile, the thing is not the same. So that's what we did last month. And to this month is about AI and digital skills. We are all welcoming every one of us to this program, and everybody, we are looking up to 2026. So you want your game to change, but you are not a game changer, or you don't know how you will be there to get this thing done. So that is why we are having this kind of program. And I welcome you all again. If you can all hear me loud and clear, can you send an emoji so that it will not be like I'm talking to myself alone? I believe you can all hear me.
Yes, yes. Can hear
All
from
right.
this.
All right. Thank you so much, our leader, Mr. Miftahudin. Thank you so much. So, and the first speaker we are having for today is a big fish. But let me call it like that, a big fish. And it's not just ordinary speaker, or sometimes when you are doing something, it's just about theory. When it comes to practical, you can't find yourself. So our speaker for today, Mr. Babatunde Ali Balogun, is the co-founder of ResearchGain. So it will do justice about the topic. Let me read little thing because of the time about his profile. Actually, we're supposed to present this slide to read about him, but because of we got the information very late. So, and also, okay, Babatunde Ali Balogun is a technical digital product manager, co-founder, and researcher with over 7 years of experience in the technology industry. With a strong background in software engineering, Babatunde is a proficient in several programming language and algorithm efficiency. Having a bachelor degree in computer engineering and several global certification, Babatunde demonstrates his commitment to continuous learning and has played a vital role in developing integrated JAMB examination platform, a national platform for A-level assessment in Nigeria. He has also developed impressive products in the EdTech section, including e-library, authorizing management system for online exam, scheduling software, database management system, server management system, and the big data platform ResearchGain. Driving by a vision to make a significant social impact in Africa, Babatunde began his entrepreneurial journey. He is an alumnus of various entrepreneurship programs, including Innovation to Market at the University of Lagos and Beyond Boundary incubation program from Bridge for Billion. He is also a fellow of the Founder Institute and a member of the Nigeria Society of Engineers. Additionally, Babatunde is a certified chartered financial analyst, which has equipped him with essential skill in business development. A strong foundation in entrepreneurship led him to start Tornado Tech Limited, a research and a big data company focused on creating innovative software products to address research challenge in Africa. In addition to his role at Tornado Tech, he is the head of technology at Research Gain, a data collection and documentation platform for Africa. Abatunde has also contributed significantly to the academic community through AI, cybersecurity, and cybercrime research papers. His vision is to eradicate poverty through impactful business concepts, and his mission is to lead the way in software and hardware engineering, delivering unmatched excellence through disruptive innovation and non-negotiable excellence. Thank you so much. So while we are having Mr. Babatunde Ali to do justice to the topic, actually the theme of this webinar is AI and digital skills for youth development for youth 2026 in the spotlight. So that is the theme. But the topic is going to present that is a subtopic to the theme is about unlocking opportunity in digital economy. How youth can leverage AI for job, business, and innovation in 2026. Mr. Ali Babatunde, you have the floor. So you have 15 minutes to do justice to this wonderful topic, unlock opportunity in the digital economy. How youth can leverage AI for job, business, and innovation in 2026. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. And thank you, Mr. Abbas, for the introduction. Thank you, everyone, for joining. And I apologize for some late responses. Yeah, I've been quite occupied, but I've always had this session in mind to engage with my fellow brothers as regards AI and digital skills for in 2026. So it's a very, very interesting topic. But when you think about please, I'd like to recall if you guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So first and foremost, many people don't really understand the concept of AI, not to even talk about leveraging AI. And because the more you understand the basics, the more you know what matters and what doesn't matter. The more you know what are the flaws. Like, what are people saying that does not really matter, and what are people saying that actually matters when it comes to AI. I'm going to give you some statistics. Over 80% of AI companies have actually, failed for the past 2 years now. And for OpenAI to get to where they are now, they spent over 3 years bootstrapping, building, when nobody knows about them, right? So everything boils down to thinking from the first principle, right? Solving problems from the first principle, like from the basics, ground up, and then not when you get that clearly, you can now think about, okay, where can AI accelerate in the problem I'm solving? I don't know if that makes sense. So what matters the most is problem solving. It doesn't matter if you're using AI. In fact, there are some things that you don't even need AI for that people are using AI for, and you don't even need AI for it. So So first and foremost, what's artificial intelligence, right? So artificial intelligence is basically building a human-like system that can behave like building a robot that can behave like a human. I'm just explaining it in a layman's language, right? And there are different theories to this intelligence. Because I'm a researcher in AI and I'm also building the largest data bank in Africa for local AI. So when you think about these things, you realize that there are different forms of intelligence and different theories of intelligence. We have the language theory of intelligence, we have the mind theory of intelligence, we have the pattern theory of intelligence. They're like five, right? So some people don't believe that you can actually build something that is entirely human. Some believe you can actually build something that's entirely human, and they have their theory, they have their beliefs. Some believe in patterns. Some believe that if you can design a machine that can actually follow a certain pattern and follow it perfectly, then you've been able to build an intelligent system. And that's where you see machines that could be able to, robotics comes into play here, computer vision comes into play here. So they follow certain patterns, right? They can count. Counting is a pattern, right? You wake up in the morning, the first thing you do, you pray, the next thing you brush your teeth, you take a bath. They're all patterns, right? So if you can build something that can follow a particular pattern, you've built an intelligence. But some are like, no, it's language. If you can build a platform or a machine that can perfectly understand the language, then you've built an intelligence system. So they don't care about patterns or not. All they care about is they believe that humans communicate in language. And it is only language that we use to, you cannot communicate with someone that does not understand your language at all, right? And that's what they believe in. So some believe in mind theory of intelligence. And these people who believe in mind theory feels like you cannot build something like humans because humans have minds and we have subconscious. So how do you talk about the subconsciousness of AI? So thinking about all of these things, you realize that some computing algorithms the already follow certain patterns, right? We're already solving pattern issue even without the evolution of AI. And so the LLMs we have now, the large language models, they fall under the category of language theory of intelligence, right? So trying to understand a very critical language very, very well to be able to communicate and give um inputs, right? And when you think about AI, you realize that it also follows the human analogy where nobody brings a knowledge from heaven. Everybody comes here and learn the language, learn the pattern, learn how people communicate with them, learn the culture, and they end up growing and building and learning and relearning and unlearning. So that's how AI is structured, where we go into the machine learning. You learn how you begin to learn how to communicate with people. So along the line, generic LLMs are solving the problem now, but in the future, what will matter the most will be specific machines that can go into our cultural specifications and give us the feeling of somebody who was brought up as a Muslim, or someone who was brought up as a Christian, or someone who was brought up as someone from Osun State, right? And that is a very big gap that many people are not getting. When you use AI, let's say ChatGPT, OpenAI, and all of it, you use them for for some problems. You realize that their results, their answers have some specific patterns, and it also has some specific ideology that they bring in. That someone who is using it very, very well, we know when you use an AI, right? And it's not like he knows when you use that AI. He only knows because he understands how the AI gives that back their answers, right? And if someone is very, very good with ChatGPT, if you use ChatGPT for him, he's going to know that you use ChatGPT. If someone is very, very good with Gemini, if you use Gemini for him, It's going to know that you use Gemini, right? But that is where the problem comes into play. We have to know when to use AI, how to use AI, and how to work together with our intelligence. Human intelligence is here to stay. And thinking about the digital skills in 2026, it all boils down to problem solving. Don't overthink AI. What you can only use, what is best for AI at the moment is to accelerate solution, right? You think about the problem from the first principle. It could be anything. And that's what many people are missing. Many people just follow the crowd and they end up, getting they don't end up getting noticed, or they don't end up, with their dream job or getting fulfilled. They're like, everybody is doing this, everybody's doing. You don't have to do what everybody is doing, and that's the problem. People only follow the crowd. So first and foremost, find a specific problem. It could be anything. In fact, it could be as stupid as cleaning the gutter. Let's say there is a drainage system and it's blocked, and we need people to get this done. And you begin to start that, okay, I want to solve a solution of how can we build a robot or that automatically cleans people's drainage system. That is where you stand out, right? Now you realize that you can't just do that. You need both your knowledge and the knowledge of AI, and that's the actual real impact, and not just that. Everybody's doing AI. I want to go and learn how to use ChatGPT. I want to go and learn how to use Gemini. You don't have to. If you learn how to use ChatGPT, if you learn how to use AI, Gemini, what are you using to solve? We have only one life to live, and we have to understand how the world works. Forget about the noise. Think about the problem. How can you solve this problem very well? And how AI can help you accelerate this problem solving. And that is where you stand out. That is where you get the money. That is where you get the value. That is where you get recognized. The whole social media, Gemini just launched, blah, blah, blah. ChatGPT just launched, blah, blah. Cloudy is there. Anthropic is there. Cursor is there. Copilot is there. They're just bombarding you with too much information. You don't have to overthink all of these things. If you're a graphic designer, you're a very good graphic designer. How can AI accelerate your graphical output, right? So there are three major things that actually matters when solving a problem. Pricing, the timeline. Is it that AI should help you reduce your price, or AI should help you accelerate your time, the time you'll be using to solve that problem, right? And AI should help you make it better. If AI is not doing these three things for you, it's making you to reduce your price, because that's the only competitive advantage you can have with your competitors. Giving high value giving high benefits giving high value for low pricing. If you can get that in a business strategy, you will scale a lot. Trust me, you don't have to lose. You don't have to do a business for you to lose, right? But if you can give high value for low pricing, you will get a market share. If you can reduce your timeline in solving a problem, you will get a market share, because you'll be able to do a lot of projects at a particular short period of time, right? And if you can be able to give a value that stands out from what other people are doing, you'll be able to get a market share. So these are the things that are very, very important to think whenever you're going to any digital skills. It could be, we product design now. We now have this, what's this called? Figma, right? And we have the other one that is competing with Figma now, that you can import Figma on it. it escaped my mind. AI is working on the designing. Canva brought out their AI. Nano Banana is there, accelerating design. When you go into software, Cloudy is there, Cursor is there, accelerating coding enhancements. When you go into data science, all of these Docker and all of this, they are bringing Copilot, they're bringing in their AI to accelerate. See, they are reducing timeline. That's what is most important for them, because that's what can actually give them the market share. Anthropic is going into businesses, enterprises, right, to help them solve critical problems in their company, like in a business environment. It could even be a factory. Yeah, so that's what Anthropic is looking for. But OpenAI, they are after Google for AI. That's their goal. Now, OpenAI they've launched an app store where you can upload your apps now. They have SDKs now, So OpenAI is trying to position as a Google for AI. Anthropic is going for enterprises like Microsoft, because Microsoft is still the most enterprise software application used in the world. Almost all factories using Excel and Google Docs and all of these things, right? And Microsoft Word and all of this. So Anthropic wants to position into it. Copilots they are reducing their investment in Copilot now, because they realize that many people are not using the Copilots. Yes, companies are buying them, but they realize that their employees are not using it because they don't really need it to do what they're doing. They already know how to do what they're doing, right? So OpenAI is still getting the largest share because it's more or less like a Google search engine, right? So, but Anthropic, they are going to businesses, trying to solve critical problems, integrating their AI into robotics. So we have to sit down. And for those who went to school, think about it that, okay, what did I study in school? I studied estate management. What's the biggest problem in estate management in Nigeria? How can I solve it? Then how can I use AI to hasten my solution, like to fasten my solution? That is what makes you stand out and not just following the crowd, right? I tell people that you can integrate technology into anything. It's not compulsory you are a programmer. It's not compulsory you can be a lawyer and be a tech lawyer. You're right. In fact, I've been looking for tech lawyers for a very long time who really understands the tech ecosystem and are able to, draft all the agreements required for a proper closing. Thank God we are having few people going into that sector now. Accountants, right? Where you help people, talk about their financial projection, talk about their merger and acquisition, all the money they are using, their valuation. A lot of things goes into that part of the business too, right? Of which Copilot can help you very well with that. Even Google also have their AI now that is integrated into their Google Sheets and Google Docs. These are ways to position yourself and make the money out of AI, and not just about following the crowd, reading, getting a lot of information. They are all in your head. You want to learn like 10 AI tools on the go. You don't have to. What matters is you have to solve a problem, and how can AI help you solve the problem, and how can you get a market share by either price reduction for high benefits or timeline to shipping the product, or giving a very high value that has to do with domain expertise. So if someone tells me that, hey, come on, I'm going to design a full-fledged website with Figma for you for 2 days. I'm going to pick that person, and he has given me his portfolio that is very, very good. That's someone who is very, very good, but is telling me 1 month or 2 months. I don't have that time anymore. So that's an example of timeline. And I'm still going to go for someone who is cheaper and has a very good portfolio with good designs than someone who is telling me that he has 10 years of experience, he has good portfolio, and is charging me millions. So these are the ways you can actually win the market and get a market share for 2026. Oh, so I think I'll spend my 15 minutes. So I don't know if this all makes sense to you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate for you out of no time, you creating time for the beloved one. Because thank you, thank you, thank you so much. As you can listen to our speaker, is a very busy person, but out of the busy schedule, you still create time. So thank you so much. So I think you have round up, or I should give you 2 minutes to round up, or you are fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. You can see we can pick some things from what he presented so far. The first thing is solving a problem and maximize the opportunity to save time and also to make sure you are relevant in the market space. Because these days, if you are not relevant, you are already an old school. And we all understand what an old school means. It's not about fashion, whereby old school is still making sense. If you are an old school, you are not there. So it's a something everybody we need to take, something we do as a takeaway, because it's not about you using a ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, this and that. It's about using it to solve a problem. It's about using it to solve a problem. And if you are not, what is it called? This machine learning person, you don't know how to create a good prompt. That's another problem, because it is what you ask that it will give you. So, and if you are searching the wrong thing, you are not getting the right answer. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity and for this wonderful time to deliver this topic extensively. Thank you so much. And I believe everybody will having 1 or 2, 3 questions, but this is not yet time for an Q&A session. So while we are waiting to read about the next speaker for us, actually, is a busy person as well, but is a kind of person that was like, just do this thing. We don't have time. You don't need to do all this thing. Just because I want to create the slide for him as well as we did for the first speaker. But he's a very busy person. He said, though there is no need. There is no need. So, and let me read little thing about our next speaker, the person of Mr. Ali Okeowo. So he's a Python developer and machine learning engineers and data analysts at Ugo. If you hear about Ugo, you know that Ugo is a big company. So an entrepreneur and the founder of Alistar Tech. Sorry for pronouncing it that way. Alistar Tech, an emerging brand in digital marketing space. An enthusiast in STEM and teaching teens about science, math, and technology. So let me use this medium to invite Mr. Ali Okeowo. Why it will be, you know, I said it earlier that this topic will extract some subtopic from the main theme, which is AI and digital skill for youth 2026 in the spotlight. So the topic is going to do justice is preparing youth for 2026 essential AI tools and digital skills for future readiness. So if you are not ready yet, future is not tomorrow, future starts now, because this is the future. If you cannot start changing what you have now, if you are still thinking of you start tomorrow, it's left to you. So Mr. Ali Okeowo, you have the floor, sir. Thank you so much for welcoming our invitation, and out of no time to create time to present this topic. Thank you so much. You have the floor, sir. I believe you are a co-host and you can share your screen, you can share your video. Everybody can see the beautiful face behind Alistar Tech.
Okay, good. Sorry, you're going to help me manage my background. Yeah. Um, good morning, everybody, and then thank
Good
you so
morning,
much for
sir.
this
Morning, sir.
opportunity. Yeah. But first of all, before I start, I noticed that the first speaker is Ali, and I'm also Ali. I don't know if this is a training for the Alis. So I don't know where you got us from, Mr. Abbas. How did you come about having two Alis facilitating your programs?
I don't even notice until you start telling me now. I don't even notice. So it's a blessing from the Ali to Alice. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity. So, Mr. Babatunde Ali has said a lot. So, I would like to say that he has given us the whole thing, like from the beginning of about machine learning, about the LLMs, about why you need to embrace AI before you are left behind. I remembered when the internet just came, a lot of people didn't embrace the internet. So some people felt, "Ah, internet, what is it about?" So the early adopters of internet, they really used it to scale up. They used it to it facilitated their communication. They built a lot of things before it was too late. So those people did a lot of things and they made waves before it was too late. Before everybody now started saying, "Oh, internet, World Wide Web, and the likes." AI is just like that. AI is emerging, and it has come to stay. If you are not ready to move with the trend, you are going to be left behind. So let us see it as a technology that is revolutionizing the world, and we need to like work together to make sure that we learn whatever bit we can learn from AI and make good use of it in our daily lives, in our businesses, and the like. So I am going to continue from where Mr. Ali stopped. I'll say that we are working together. So he has said a lot of things, but I'm going to present a slide to explain what he has said. So that's what I'm going to show you. And sincerely, I'll tell you, everything that you see on this slide is still the power of AI. That's to tell you how much you can use AI to do a lot of things. I didn't start this slide until like a couple of, maybe let's say hour, like 2 hours ago. So I felt, okay, let me just quickly do something. So it's AI. So let me just show you that everything Mr. Babatunde has explained, I'm going to present is still AI. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. So how do you share? What's this? Entire screen. Yeah, finish entire screen. Sorry. So firstly, if you notice, I'm using Google Slides. A couple of times back, we are used to using Microsoft PowerPoints and the likes, but because of the emerging, like the technology that is coming up, even Microsoft, they didn't have Docs and all this Microsoft Workspace before, but they later embedded it into their system. They had to be using Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, Google Classroom for people that teach. You know, a lot of Google, I think Google Studio and the likes. So everything is still part of this digital transformation, and they embedded AI in most of their systems. So I'm gonna start. Okay, so preparing, that's the topic. It said preparing youth for 2026, the essential AI tools and digital skills for future readiness. To be honest with you, this particular first slide, I designed it with AI. That's to tell you the power of AI. This first slide, I designed it with AI. So now I started doing this by myself. So why prepare for the future? We have this popular quote that from Benjamin Franklin that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But like I said before, we have to keep planning for the future and make sure that we are not left behind like some other people. So 2026 projection and beyond. Like I said, many jobs will change, not because people are lazy, but because the tools are smarter. You need to move with the trend. You need to like make sure you move with the trend. Work is becoming more digital. We have remote, unlike before COVID year. Some people have started doing little remote work, but the COVID year like made us know that we can work from home, and like people embrace this work from home, remote work. And after COVID, some people continue working from home, while some people they go back to their normal everyday physical work, and some are still doing hybrid. And our work is becoming more skill based. You see, some companies they will employ people because of their skill sets, not just because of their certificate. Because now there's this thing that people usually do. You go attend for a program and you be like, oh, can you are they going to share certificates? It's not about the certificates. What do you want to do with the certificates? What would the certificate do for you? You are meant to learn skills so that wherever you get to, you are going to be relevant, not just the certificate. Who cares about what certificate you get in a training? But of course, don't let me say who cares about certificates, because you need to get some certifications. There are some professional certifications that will set you apart from the rest while you have your skills. So they said AI, Mr. Abbas has said it the other time. My namesake has also said it's about AI not replacing people. It won't. It is the people that are not using AI that will be replaced by the people that are using it. So employers are looking for people that are problem solvers, critical thinkers, creators, people that can use their digital skills effectively and adapt to this ever-changing world. Our objective from this slide and what we have been saying so far before is that we are not making you to be like a tech expert or a techie, but we are preparing you for the future. So the common means and truth about AI. Like I said, all this slide that you are seeing is all about prompting and what do I need to say before I go. So it's more like a prompting thing. So you need to learn one of the most important skill sets that we need to learn when we want to use AI is prompt engineering. You need to learn how to prompt. It's just like you having a conversation with like somebody. You make the computer your friend, just like Meta AI on your phones and the like. So they say AI will replace job. AI will replace tasks, not people. So they said using AI makes you lazy or cheating. Using AI responsibly is just like using your calculator or Google. It improves your productivity, not intelligence. AI cannot just replace human intelligence. AI doesn't have emotions. AI is not, it doesn't have emotions, and human beings we can adapt to all these things. But AI is just like you train it with certain skills data sets, and it learns pattern, and like from the patterns it gives you your results. And like AI thinks like human, it doesn't have emotions. Like I said, it is based on pattern. Okay, then of course some people say, well, I'm not into tech. I'm not into tech. I don't think I need to know AI. No, you're a student. You need it for research. You're an employee. You need it to even you need to learn more about what you are doing at work. You need to learn more about how you can add more value to what you are doing. Entrepreneurs need to learn more about AI. How do you integrate it into your businesses to scale up? Professionals and the likes. So that's just it. The digital skills versus the AI tools. Digital skills are the things that we know. things that we know like digitally, but the things that we do digitally. But the things that makes you do all these things faster is AI. You know about content creation, you know about data analysis, you know about communication. Imagine there is no email address and you want to communicate. The time that our parents and forefathers communicate. How do they communicate? Somebody that is in Lagos and another person that is in Abuja. There's no communication, but when the digital transformation started and communication technologies and the likes, they started communicating, they started using this type of phone before we have the mobile phones and the likes. So these are the things that we know, the digital things that we know, content creation, graphics and everything. But how do you do it in a faster way? Mr. Ali was saying something about him giving somebody a project. If he tells you that, oh, sir, I can do this thing in two days, and he sees that, okay, this person has done, if he checks his profile and his portfolio, and he sees that this person is doing fine, his work is fantastic, and he gives the person the job. He tells the person, said, I'll finish in 3 days. And we have very good guys that are not using AI that will tell you, okay, 1 month. What are you going to go with? So that's the power of what? AI. AI skills are, the skills are like driver, but your tools are the vehicles. And you know, we have different types of vehicle. You can have Toyota Corolla, you can have Ferrari and the likes. So that's that. So then I have this thing I did, just like 8 digital skill for the future. So the first one is creative and media skills. This is one of the most important ones that currently in Nigeria, even in the world, a lot of people need this skill. You know, every businesses needs content for people to know more about their product. So if you have editing skills, you are relevant to the content creators, you are relevant to businesses, because they will need you to come and edit. Most of these big brands, Nike and Coca-Cola and the likes, Adidas, they have content that they do content. So if you are good with video editing, you are relevant in the space. Content creation as well. Graphics, Mr. Abbas was telling us about what Abbasoft have been doing so far, creating graphic content, and he shared a lot of beautiful designs that they've done. So these are skill sets that we need for the future. No, if you except you are lazy, if you dedicate yourself with different, this is just under creative and media skills only. Look at the number of skills I just listed some. You know, motion animation. I have a friend that is into motion graphics and animation. As at like maybe like about 3 years ago, this guy was 3 years ago, he was earning nothing less than like 2.5 in a month. Then it's 3 years ago. Yeah, I think 3-4 years ago. Then and look at how much that would be now. So podcast production, photography, photo editing, UI UX and the like. This is just under creative media skills. Then we have marketing, digital marketing. This is like something that a lot of people are into, you know. But there are a lot of things that you need to learn about digital marketing. You know, like I said, I also have like a digital marketing, an emerging brand in digital marketing space. And we have a lot of things that we are putting through. And maybe sometimes in the future, when we have an opportunity to also share more about that, we'll share more. So then AI and automation skills. We have a lot of tools that we can use to automate our daily work. You know, automation is more like you not repeating tasks. How do I do this task? That's the headache I have whenever I do things. How do I do it in such a way that I am not going to repeat this thing? How do I automate it in such that the next person will not be just like you in data analysis? You are importing data into somewhere. How do you use import train to bring it to the other place? Are you going to be typing and using something else? How do you make it like continuously update a particular sheet? Do you know, everything is all about automation skills. And of course, prompt engineering. You need to learn how to prompt. Some people don't know how to prompt. They can just prompt and just give you, I want to learn something. You just take it, la cram la po abi, how do you get it? You just put it. No, you have to use your senses to look at what AI gives you, because sometimes they can be incorrect at times. At times you need to, like, that's why they are doing versions. You see ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 5, they are updating their system. So of course the next one is data analytics and skills. Under data analytics, you have Excel, you have Python, you have R, we have all these Google Sheets that we use for our data visualization tools, data cleaning, and predictive analysis. Then, of course, we have cybersecurity. These are skills that you can learn. You can see there are different skills. Just pick a niche, have interest in it, stick to it, and you're going to get your own space. All these skills are very important. Now, the emerging ones: blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, NFTs, Internet of Things, augmented virtual reality. This one is another big thing, big fish in the tech space. So I now separated these AI tools categories into 4. There are more than that, but this is just like to streamline it. The way I did it is like, okay, the first one is learning and research tools. Mr. Ali has already said a lot about Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot. These are things that we have been using, Meta AI. We have been using, but some of us don't really know how to use it properly. We need to learn how to use it well because it is powerful. I recently noticed that your businesses, you can even integrate, there's this thing they call Chatbase. You can integrate it to your website such that when customers come to your website to make inquiry about this Chatbase, when you integrate it, it can answer like almost 75% to 80% what the customers are asking. So it saves times for you, it makes you do less work. So the skills that are needed for you to be able to like use all these things, you need to be able to ask clear questions. You need to ask follow-up questions when you're asking questions on ChatGPT and the likes. And the results, you get results, faster understanding, better learning, and the likes. Career and business AI tools. You have the AI CV builders, portfolio tools. I think maybe Mr. Abbas was saying something about CVs the other time. So we have all these tools that will help you walk through your whatever things that you need, and you can also integrate it to your LinkedIn and the likes. It makes you have opportunities, better job opportunities, stronger personal branding if you do your CV well, and you're going to have stronger personal brand. Then we have this creativity and content tools, which is very common. A lot of people know how to use it. We have the Canva, the CapCut, AI image tools, InShot, Viva Videos, FaceApp, Pixel, and the likes. So all these things, how do you use them? You need to know what you want to create. You can't just go and start using this thing. You need to have like an idea. That's why you cannot tell, you have to, even if you want AI to help you, you need to like tell it what you want to do, your style. You need to prompt it properly to be able to tell you all these things. So this thing makes you get professional looking content and the like. Then of course we have productivity tools, Notion, Google Workspace, AI tools. Like we are doing this program now, we are recording it. We have some AI tools that can take note of everything that we are doing. After this whole session, it summarizes all the things that we have said, and send mails to everybody that have joined this program. And as well, we have CRMs, customer relationship management software, CRM software that helps businesses. It's like an all-in-one business solution where you have you can monitor your inventory, you have your customers' details, you have your you can print your invoices, you can look at your forecast your business analysis and the like. So all these things helps better time, improve your time management, and also reduce stress. So where can you get all these things, all these skills? You can check on YouTube, online learning platforms, Coursera, Udemy, and the likes. You can enroll for tech bootcamps, ALX, OutSchool, and the likes. Also, you can check all these AI learning research tools, ChatGPT and Gemini AI, DeepSeek, and the likes. You can use all these things to get information. Then, of course, level up before it's too late. So, thank you so much for the opportunity.
you so much, Mr. Ali. It's just like you remind me that why are we having two Ali? I don't even take note until you made mention of it. So you can see that the two Ali are doing a great, they have done justice to the presentation and they are doing a great job. And from the chat box section, Mr. Ali, someone was asking if your slide can be zoomed. So, and I promised person that we will share the slide to their email
Yes,
we
yes.
used to register. And I believe
Yes.
you also send me the slide so that when we are
Yes,
doing
sir.
an application message, then we can share across. So
Yeah,
thank you,
of course.
everybody. We can see that that is what AI is all about. Any field you have, if you are a teacher, you need AI. It's not to be lazy, but to be smarter. Even if you are a just presenter, or you are just public speaker, or you are an alpha, or you are even a student, either you are learning Arabic, or you are learning Bible study, or you are anything you are learning. If you want to learn more, use AI. It's not about you using AI to cheat. It's about using AI to be more smarter. If you are a graphic design, you know that sometimes when you are designing, you want to do something, some different concept, different from what you have been doing. You can ask AI that, okay, oh, give me different templates, give me different design, and it will strategize that one for you to be looking for, okay, what can I do now, what next? That's the power of AI. Anything you want to learn, you can use AI to learn. So you don't need to be lazy, you don't need to be waiting until you're asked that, can you do this? You ask yourself, so can I also do it? And you can see all this learning about digital skills. If you are looking for where to learn, you are welcome to Robertsoft Technology as well, because we teach people web design, graphics, data analysis, and the likes. Because you need all these things. It's not until you are being asked before you'll be looking for answer. That's just it. If you are talking of IT, okay, name it. You will need it everywhere. Everywhere you need it. And 2026 now is another big fish. So it's not yet too late. And thank you for the first speaker, Mr. Ali Balogun. Thank you to the second speaker, Mr. Ali Okeowo, like one of Yoruba sports presenter in Ibadan. He said Okeowo, Oke Jogbo Jogbo. Mr. Yusuf will remember Mr. Sport used to say okay jogbo. So Mr. Okay, you have done a great job. Do we have anybody asking 1 or 2, 3 questions before we round it up? We promised 1 hour and we started around 10 minutes past 11. So if you have any question, you can unmute or you can type it. Yes, okay, Sarah. Mr. Yusuf, thank you so much. Any question?
When sorry, let me just first and foremost appreciate the two facilitators. We sincerely appreciate you, and I pray that God Almighty will continue to increase your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I mean, my question directed to the two facilitators now on AI. When they are talking about the uses of AI, and these days when we have some people that, like, first facilitators have said that there are some people that once you, let me use ChatGPT as an example. If you use ChatGPT to do some works, there are some experts in ChatGPT that they will know that you use this platform. Then what are the ways? What are the things that you can do? Even if you are using AI to get some informations in your presentation or whatever, that it will hardly for people to even understand that you are using AI. Like now, let's use a mental AI on this WhatsApp or whatever as a case study. We asked him to do something. He loved for page to do a kind of how can I put it, plagiarism or whatever. He loved to page the analysis. Let's say you want to give us like 4 points. You love to page it. What are the ways that we can use that some people will not notice that it is AI that we use to get some information. Thank you.
If it's Mr. Ali, first Ali or second Ali, you can answer the question. You can present different answer. So you are all welcome, sir.
Let Mr. Ali Balogun go.
Ali Balogun. I think he has left. Oh, Mr. Ali, okay, oh, yeah, Mr. Ali Balogun has left.
Okay, has left. Okay, so like we said before, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear you.
yes.
Okay, like I said before, let's know that AI cannot replace human creativity. The way somebody will have a write-up, the uniqueness, AI cannot replace it. But it is even when we prompt, we should not just prompt and just take it like that. I was saying something like just take it and use. We can modify it in our own way. When you prompt, try to modify, because even now there are AI detector tools that even lecturers and researchers that they use. So if you just take it and paste, they will know if it's AI you use, because there's this thing that comes with AI generated results. So you taking it, pasting it, trying to change some few things makes it better, not just take and, because if you put it and paste the same thing, another person will do it and paste and they just copy the same thing. What makes yours unique? You have to still be able to put a little touch of your own creativity to what you are doing. So that's what I just want to say about it.
Mr. Miftaruddin, I think you are fine.
Yes, I got it. Yes, I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other question? And an addition to that is that, during the secondary school days, there's one quote that is people that read book that can cheat very well, because he has already understand the definition, but maybe he's just skipping, he forgot some words. So when you now cheat, you now say that, okay, well, I've understand the whole concept, you close it instantly. It's not about you are checking from word to word until your supervisor catch you. So if you want AI to do something for you, you too, you have already understand that, okay, well, what is this thing all about? And don't be lazy to just copy and paste, because sometimes AI make mistakes, because you might be the cause of that mistake because your prompt is not well articulated. So it will give you based on general knowledge. If you're not correcting, okay, I don't want this, I want something like this, it will change it for you. And you too can think of, because there are some style whereby it is very easy for you to detect an AI. When you are writing a long sentence now, it is very common for AI to help you put some dash within some words. If you are writing normal thing, you cannot put dash. And sometimes he used to put some lateral vertical line like this that come one after the other, and you copy and paste, and you are not telling your supervisor that the style you just embrace. That's a big lie. So it was ability for you to get that concept and remodify it. So that is any other question? Thank you, Mr. Ali and Mr. Awosanya as well. Mr. Adrian Awosanya, thank you. If there is any other question, everybody, please, let's open our mic so that we can take a snapshot. Actually, we have taken the snapshot of the whole everything, but let's put our face there so that we can all our shoes shine and our face show. Mr. Ali, thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Ali Balogun. Everybody, please, if you are convenient with it, can we all open our camera to just do to take the picture, and we call on our next one of our person here to give us the closing remark. So Mr. Ali Balogun is sending me a chat telling me he has another meeting to attend to. That's why he left. So thank you so much. Can we open our camera if it's convenient? And if it's not convenient, no problem. For those that are fine with it, let's open our camera. Okay. Thank you for this, for attending today's webinar. We really appreciate. May God be with every one of us. Who should give us the closing remark, or we call it the closing prayer? Mr. Sheriff Adewale, the Prince. So, Mr. Sheriff, the Prince, can you give us the closing remark? Hello, Mr. Sheriff. Okay, Mr. Ridwan Awosanya, can you give us the closing remark?
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me try. I'm really impressed to see this kind of initiative. I'm wearing the sleeveless. That's why I couldn't open my cameras because it's so I'm really impressed. And when I saw this, one of my friends shared on our WhatsApp status, so I was interested. I shared with some maybe one or two person too. This is what we really need these days, especially when it comes from, Islamic oriented folks, which many people are lagging behind in the space of, innovation, development, in Nigeria, especially, the young folks, which comprises more of the population of Nigeria. So this is something really commendable that I would want the organizers, which is forgotten the apologies for that, to keep, reorganizing this kind of seminar, this kind of webinar or seminar, probably maybe twice a month or maybe if it's monthly, on different aspects of innovation, of development, of entrepreneurship to collectively develop our economy. And I would thank everyone who attended too, because it takes two to tango for you to take your time to attend this. We pray Almighty God make it beneficial for all of us that attended, and may God bless the company that takes this initiative. Birahamatika ya arhamar rahimin. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ridwan Awosanya. I really appreciate, and everybody really appreciate. I will take a look at it and see how we can make it, if it's possible, to be twice or once in a month. So, and also everybody, thank you so much for attending, because it takes two to tango, as he said earlier. Because if you organize and nobody attend, that is another thing. And out of no time, out of no data. So we all take our time to attend. So we pray to the God Almighty that whenever each of us is asking or requesting for something, may He grant all our access. As our Mr. Idran Awosanya said, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.